You have to press start stream.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Market looking very spicy today. BTC is going to melt down. Looking at the market, everyone is going long. Looking at the liquidation, it's to the downside. Looking at the short liquidation is 1.12 million. Looking at the long liquidation is 19.3 million, which means the sellers are in control. Looking at the FlowX, we have the whales are bearish, the midterm is bearish, retail is bearish, everyone is bearish. How's everyone doing today? What's going on? What are you guys looking at? Pre-like the video, know that it's going to be a banger.
King Azoulay gets sad when you guys don't like.
Thank you, Donald. Where are you looking to long PTC? I am not looking to long PTC.
Melting time.
How did 𝗕𝗃𝗃𝗏? Nice, you made 1K today, going great. Come on guys, pre-like the video. I like that, I like that. Now you're talking my language. I will notify you guys on Discord that I am going live. Did I not tell you guys I'm going live on the Discord? Johnny, just wanna send it to the Discord?
Sure.
And just write at King Azoulay notify. Alright, BTC guys, come on, let's analyze this together. I did not analyze the markets just so I can keep it for you guys. We can analyze it together and flow with the market. We have seen the head and shoulders play out nicely over here. I wanted the market to come a bit higher when it was over here, but we did not get it. So overall market is bearish. Reason being, guys, look over here, right? The market just came down and then it's consolidating around here. We see in double head and shoulders, right? We have seen the market, the buyers and the sellers are equal, but does that means it's gonna go down? Do you know why? Because we have reached the low over here, and one of my rules is if we have a second touch and the third one should just go down, but it went down over here. Remember when we had a short over here a couple of weeks ago? We had a short over here and then we longed over here. Chento also had a long over here, but now the market just been messing around. So this morning I looked at it and I was like, oh, we have wicks to the downside that need to be filled, which is what we're seeing right now. We have head and shoulders over here that being breached. Yesterday we had a short over here. I spoke about it on the webinar. I have analyzed it with you guys on the Discord, on the webinar. For those of you that is not on the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. We analyze the market on the webinar. We go more in depth on the Discord, and that's where I can share more information. So we analyzed it for like 20 minutes and then we had the short over here. I showed you guys why it must go short and all of that. Next to me today is Johnny. Is a buddy of mine. He's also a professional trader. Johnny.
What's up, guys? It's the mic here. What's up, guys?
Good to be here. I was on the Sunday stream if you guys were there. King Azoulay and Thomas printed yet again a little Bitcoin long.
He was with us on the breakout stream that we did on Scalpx. And when we had long over here in front of all of you guys, we took a long over here and it went pretty good.
Pretty good, and now we're going to make even more money.
What's your thoughts on the market, Johnny?
Looking at some currency pairs, I think GU is looking bullish. We got orders to fill and some fair value to test at the bottom. Thomas did call out a beautiful GU long that I also got in on.
And he called out the GJ. Did you guys?
Oh yeah, beautiful GJ. One 15-minute candle straight into entry and to a 1:5.
1:5 with 1 15-minute candle. Shout out to Thomas. Candle. He gave it the analysis on the webinar this morning. So let's get to BTC. BTC, what do I see on BTC, guys? What I see is the momentum line is over here. Let me flip the chart for you guys. Looking at this, we have these wicks that need to be filled. A body of a candle, when I say it need to be filled, a body of the candle need to close like this. Oops. A body of a candle need to cover these wicks in order for the market to go down. But looking at this, we have the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder over here, which retested the bodies. The shoulders always retest the body. So looking at this, we had a perfect retest, a perfect long. This chart is flipped the other way around, by the way. So beautiful short over here. But then the market came down, and then it made equal lows, wicks to the downside, rejecting. Buyers want to step in, but they can't control it, so the sellers step in. Because remember, they are agreeing on the same price. I got the shit on GJ, 75% crashed out.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta look at it now. I'll check GJ out.
Yes, we do post the trades that we take on Discord. But you guys should join the live webinars. It's quite nice. I will have to set an alarm for that. Good morning, man. Good morning. All right, let's look at GJ. What do we have on GJ? The long that Thomas took. Look at that beautiful entry that we had on GJ, guys. That's a straight 1:5. Look at this beautiful 1:5 in one candle. Where do you get that, boys?
Damn.
So GJ overall is long. He's looking to take 1 to 7.65. So if you're risking 100, you're making 700. For me, that is worth it. That's a good risk to reward right there. Back to BTC. Market is gonna open soon in 7 minutes. Let's see what the market is going to give us. I am looking to short with you guys on the live stream BTC. So back to my explanation. We had head and shoulders. So now I'm looking for the market to make another head and shoulders. But then the question is the market going to give it to us? That we're going to find out. I want more candles to be printed. We're going to go in depth now on which area we're going to look to long or short. So BTC, what I wanted to show you guys is we had a push to the downside, and it didn't really come back. If we look at this as one leg, I look at this as one leg. Do you know why? Reason being is that we only had a green candle, red candle, a green candle. I need 2 green candles in order for it to be a wave. So we don't see that here. That's a Fugazi pullback.
2 green candles in a row, King
yeah. I need 2 green candles in a row in order for the market to give me a count as a leg. So we see the market came to 38. But then, guys, if you look over here, do you see what I see over here? Look, the market didn't even come to 38 and it just rubbed down. Now, keep this in mind over here. I want you to look at this over here, right? How the market didn't pull back to the 38. Now, if I go on the daily, and I take the high to the lows of where we are, did the market pull to the 38? No, it did not. Which means we're just gonna see a rally to the downside. So we've seen the same pattern printed on the 4 hour. Now we're gonna see it print on the daily, it been printing on the daily. So guys, this is what I'm looking for. Same thing as the 4 hour over here. This one over here, if you look at this leg, came down, didn't test the 38, and voila, it's gonna go to the downside. So overall BTC is bearish. I'm looking to short it, but the question is, can the market give us a pullback? So let's analyze it together. Buyers and sellers are in control. They're agreeing on the same price. Sellers have to control, right? Now all I want to look at is this leg over here. That is what interested me right now. So where can we see the market reject? Simple as this. Previous leg, market is reacting to that. It took out this low. So let's see, maybe we see a 15-minute pullback. Look at this body over here on the 4 hour. 56 and 58. Liquidity is stuck between 56 and 58. Yes, liquidity is just shows you, okay, where the liquidity is stuck and all of that, but I don't really look at it. It's like, oh, you gotta understand what direction the market is going in, you know. What is the conclusion on BTC? Conclusion on BTC is short. We get in there. So, okay, where is the market gonna reject? Maybe we took the high to the low. We're gonna see now it's rejecting on the 15 minutes. So hopefully we can get a rejection somewhere around here. But now where are we going to enter? That's a very good question. So our first scenario is 59,200. So 59,200. All right, we just make a wick to the upside and then goes down. And then let's see what we have. So taking the high to the low, we have 38. So 59.69. Maybe the market will come retest the 38. We need a pullback. I'm not gonna get into a short over here. Yes, I know it shows on the heat map. I know the heat map. And then I don't really look at it a lot. I mean, tell me, what is the heat map gonna help you with? Confirmation for your entry? Good morning, man. Good morning. What extra confirmation do you use the heat map for? Tell me. So we have the 38 over here. So this is the area of interest right here. Let's see if the market can come to this. Plus we have the bodies over here that need to be retested. So that's another 3 confirmations, right? Plus if we take this candle over here to this green candle, so it's all lining up around the 38, guys. This is what I'm looking for on BTC. Let the market come here. Plus looking at BTC, Jesus, it's so bearish, man. Do you think it's gonna give us the pullback, Johnny?
I don't know, unlikely.
Man, let's see what the New York have for us. We have 1 minute to go.
That short entry you gave them, the black line you removed earlier, was the correct entry for the day, I think.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
We can see manipulation maybe in New York.
No, of course, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting
if we see
for
manipulation if we see manipulation in New York to test the bottom where buyers and sellers were equal.
No, man, we're not in a trade. It's fine. You can prepare for your breakfast. We're not in a trade. We're looking. Come on, look at that pump on New York Open. That's what I like to see.
Go eat, brother.
So I have an alarm already on this one here. Let's see other pairs if we can give you guys an entry. What do we have? NASDAQ. NASDAQ, I want a dump to the downside so I can long this baby for me. NASDAQ over here.
We need to go lower for the Elliott wave on Bitcoin, I just saw.
So NASDAQ, we have this area over here. So let's see if we can actually maybe short NASDAQ, unless it just wants to go up on us. We have a drop, a pullback. So NASDAQ, maybe it can give us this on the 15 minutes. This. And boom. And then it can go up like this. Let me just show you. My long was perfect. Which one? NASDAQ, I'm analyzing it now, and then we can see a pullback, head and shoulders, and continue. So NASDAQ short into a long. So guys, we're gonna short NASDAQ if we can into a long.
What are you targeting for a short, King?
I'm looking at 29,555.
No, on Bitcoin. If we get into Bitcoin, if the market gives us an
BTC,
entry.
I'm looking at, oh, look at that rejection we're seeing. BTC, I'm looking at 55,080. This is my target. We could see this today, to be honest. Everyone is going to be shocked. Jesus. Look at that BTC.
Yeah, BTC is dumping.
Liquidation. How much do we have the last 4 hours? 40 million on long. Oh my god. Everyone is in control. 23 million on longs. Last 24 hours we had 46 million and 16 million in shorts. So last 4 hours, very interesting. Look at that. Wow. 23 million in shorts. BTC rejecting hard, yes. But it, let's just give it some time for BTC. Maybe a pullback here, you know. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see what NASDAQ have for us. I want to see NASDAQ reject. So what we can do is, looking on the 4 hour, what we have on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, Jesus, I don't think it's gonna give it to us, to be honest, that short. Because if it's short down here, I'm gonna go long heavy, because I'm targeting overall 31,150. Just give it a couple of minutes. Give the market a couple of minutes. Let's see what it got for us. I want to see this 15 minutes close. If it closes somewhere around here, I'm gonna short this baby. If it break above, then I'll start looking for longs, because I want a cheaper price. I always like to get a cheaper price on the market.
NASDAQ.
You guys interested? Let's see what the DXY have for us.
NASDAQ, I'm honestly looking, sorry to interrupt, but I'm honestly looking for shorts.
Yeah, NASDAQ for shorts. Yes, that's what I want, to be honest. BXY, we have a gap that need to be filled over here. We had yesterday's gap that never been filled. Looking on the 4 hour, to be honest, I would say today's gap is gonna be filled. So BXY, GBP USD, BXY, let's see if BXY can give us a long. GBP NZD, we took this long yesterday, we broke even. The market didn't really want to go there, so now we are looking at the information which we're gonna go long soon. As you can see, I have an alarm over there. Let's just give it some time for GBP NZD, and then we can long. So around the area of 200, we can start looking to long over here. BTC, come on BTC, give me that pullback. Doesn't seem like it wanna give it to us. Yeah, I see NASDAQ pumping.
Manipulating for the dads, the puppies.
NASDAQ. Should I give them a short on NASDAQ? Who's crazy enough to short NASDAQ? Do you guys want a short on NASDAQ?
Yusuf, I'm looking at 30031. 𝗙𝗘𝗏𝗪, baby.
So guys, we can look at something like this and short NASDAQ. What's the movement for the day on NASDAQ today? We are looking at 9,000, so 90 pips for a short. So if we do this, okay, this can be nice.
900 pips.
So this can be nice, to be honest. I'll have my stop just above the 61.8. I'll short around here and maybe ride it down. Let's see if that can work. I'm gonna put an alarm and wait for the 15 minutes to close. I won't be aggressive. It will always spike through the negative 27, come back, retest it, and then boom, we go short. BTC just messing around right now. Remember guys, I've been screaming that short on gold, and yesterday Thomas gave you this beautiful short on gold over here, and then it hit my target, my overall target. Remember this target we had from here? I will give you the level on NAS guys just now. Remember when we were over here, I told you the target is this, and look what happened. Our targets can be entries sometime. Look what happened. It spiked through it and then boom, rejection. NASDAQ, we looking to enter around 30,054. So 65, 50,065, somewhere around there. That's a short term short. So if it react to that, I'll just reverse it, and then okay, we're gonna look somewhere around there. Let's see how it goes. We just flow with the market, guys. No one really knows where the market goes most of the time. What is the best commodity forex prop firm? We are working on that. I can't recommend anyone currently. If you guys wanna trade like BTC and you're looking for a prop firm, go to Breakout, use the code 𝗙𝗘𝗏, and then you will get a discount. They want prop firm. So for prop firm guys, you can use Breakout. For BTC, I'm currently going to enter my trades on it actually if I get a short on BTC. No, 55 or 80. No, not long. We're gonna look to short it. We're gonna look to short it. Yes, that's Uncle Johnny.
You said that? Uncle Johnny.
A king.
I'm Princess.
Mentality.
I'm Prince Johnny.
Okay, let's see how this 15-minute candle closed before we short.
What's your entry there?
Looking at 53, 54.
The BTC long you sent was clean, huh?
BTC long I sent.
The 5500.
It was the 58,500, but I told him not too long. I don't like the price action. I told him I want short. So do you guys see the indecisive on the 15 minutes on BTC? So we are gonna get a pullback. If we take this, we at least gonna get a pullback around here to the yellow line. If we take this to this, and you will see we're gonna get a pullback somewhere around there where my alarm is. GBP NZD coming to our entry. It's coming nice and hard down, steaming down. It's unfortunate. I wanted the market to go up there. It only gave us a 1 to 3 almost. Yeah, a 1 to 3. Yeah, so the thing is with the quality is that we have such a huge screen, and yeah, we need to decrease the quality so you guys can see it. It should be done next time, and then are we just gonna get a better quality? Man, the market is going nowhere. It's crazy.
I know.
Doesn't want to give us the short. Everyone is hesitating. You know, can I short, or is it too low? I want a cheaper price. I want the market to go up a bit.
Well, BDC is not giving an entry. It's not even giving the possibility for a short right now.
Exactly, it's not. BTC short entry. What about BYC? Do you mean BTC? I'm going to type the NAS short. The NAS short is not confirmed. We have 2 minutes to go. If the 15-minute close like this, we are going to hopefully go short around here. So we're looking at 30,100 shorts. So guys, $30,100, somewhere around there we're gonna short. But let's see how the 15-minute close. What we can do is look at the volume of that 15 minutes also. Like, what is the volume giving us? You can look at that, guys, if you want. I don't really look at it. Look at the wicks rate candle on BTC 1 hour SL. SL for this is going to be $88, the money number. Can you guys see? Is it clear enough? Market rejecting. The only reason it's rejecting is because of this -27. But I want a cheaper price. I like cheap price. I like things that's on discount.
Also, me too. You know, Greeks, we like things that are cheap.
So your one shows you 29.6 million on FlowX and mine, because if you, what are you on, the 4 hour or the 1 hour, the liquidation? Gold. Let's analyze gold, guys. Let's see what gold got for us. All right, there's a 15 minutes close. It's not nice. The 15-minute close is nasty. Look at that. Plus the 4 hour close, guys, is coming soon on NASDAQ in 15 minutes. So I'm going to stay out of NASDAQ for now, even though I have good confirmation, you know. Like worst case scenario, if you wanna enter at 31,100, all right, the entry over here, and then what you can do is go break even once you're in profit, because you will see a reaction. There's no way you're not going to see a reaction. You will definitely see a reaction on that area. It can give you maybe a 1 to 5 minimum. It will definitely give you a 1 to 5. Because if it react to that, it need to come down here. So you see a rejection of 50 points, you go break even, and voila. Make sure you cover commission. Target for GJ. What target are we looking for GJ? GJ, the target, to be honest, overall target is 215,500. But if you are in the long on GJ, make sure you take some profit off the table. We need to cover this week. So on GJ, Thomas is targeting 215. That's what Thomas is targeting.
What alarm was that?
Yes, we do go live every day. What country are you in to wake up earlier? How many likes have we got on this video today, guys?
Not enough.
Come on, guys, put
Not
up these
enough.
likes. So maybe we can get an entry on GBP NZD. Look at that, it's melting, guys. GBP NZD. So I'm gonna have an alarm for NASDAQ around our entry. GBP NZD. What do we have? So I'm not going to trade GBP NZD. Reason being, the movement for the day I'm looking at 116. GBP NZD overall direction is long. But guys, we have an indicator that we're building for you guys that you will get if you join the Discord. Everything we do here is for free, right? So we're gonna give you the indicators and everything for free to show you how much is the movement for the day, how much should you expect for the day for taking profits. Because if you know, okay, the market based on math numbers is gonna move for a certain amount, what will you do? You will take profit when it goes so much for the day. So we're looking at 115 on GBP NZD movement for the day. Look at that. 130 is already exhausted.
No, it's over.
Exactly, it's already exhausted. So we're looking to long over here. So for example, if you are in a short, for instance, right, and you don't know where to take profit, and there's so many areas, there's an area over here, there's an area over here, you have like usually you have a higher low, right? Let's say you have the negative 27 because market might reverse from the, okay, now you have a target over here. Plus you have, if you reverse the fib, you have negative 27, which it just hit. But then you have in the numbers, it worked 90% of the time, knowing, okay, now we're gonna reverse around there. So if the move is already happened for the day, I'll wait till the next day. I will catch the entire move for the next day. Yeah. But then we can swing it. So maybe toward the end of the day, I will give you guys a long on Discord. And then we can take it because the weekly target is over here. 235.50. So any long, I'm gonna hold it. And then if we get a long like yesterday and we hold it to there, how much is that? We can get a 1 to 15.
We can get a nice long on GN, I think.
Yeah, no, 100%. We can get a beautiful long.
What's
on
the movement for the
GBP.
day? 131. No, 109. We're 30% overextended.
Yeah. So, BTC guys, I'm still waiting. It's going nowhere. Let me see actually. Hold on. I forgot about something. $21,500. We're looking for the movement for the day. How much did we move by? Oh, okay. So what is the point of entering BTC? So just for your knowledge, the move for the day have already happened on BTC. I'm definitely only going to enter on the pullback because I don't see the market pushing any further to the downside today. Unfortunately, the movement for the day that is expected based on our math is 500. 25,500. So the movement for the day has already happened, more than 70% of it. So let's wait for a pullback. If we can get a short, we can. If not, we can get tomorrow. Guys, no rush. Do not rush. Rather reserve your capital.
Always another day.
What is the move in percentage on the pairs on Forex? Yeah, it's pumping hard now. I like that. Beautiful. How much liquidation have we got in the last hour? There we go. 2 million. People are getting liquidated now. Nice. Let's take the money and short it soon. Alright, NASDAQ is coming to the entry. You guys will see a reaction for those of you that want to take it. Remember, overall NASDAQ is very bullish, right? Target is 31,150, but then we want to get a cheaper price if we can get a reaction to short and then long. So long-term direction is short, right? Because we need to come back. If it gives it to us, we're gonna long. So if you don't want a short, you can just wait for a long to happen. If you're brave enough and you're risking not a lot of your accounts, you know what? You can short around here, see a reaction, and then boom. You can chill, you know? After you go break even, see what the market wanna do. Potential short on BTC. Yes. So potential short on BTC, the more candles are printed, the more it become clear and the more become accurate. So usually the market comes to the top of the consolidation. So we can look at 59, 300. So 200 to 500, this area will be nice for a short if the market want to continue down. So to give you a nice entry, what we can do is look at the number 500. And we can take the number of 200. Let me extend that. You can go on the 4 hour and see where the market will stop. So we have 313. So we can look at, yeah, 350. So overall 350, guys. We can look at 350. I will be happy to take 350. So 350, we can look to short somewhere around there. 350. Which lines up with our top of consolidation, because usually the market will come, maybe we can get a V and then boom to the downside if we're lucky enough. If it rejects around here, it's going down hard, even though the daily for the move is almost done. Are we in NAS? Let me check. Almost on NASDAQ. If you guys want to take it, take it. If not, don't, because market is very bearish. We are taking a crazy short. This is what crazy people do, go against the market. But you will see a reaction. All you need is a reaction. So let's see. Everything is bullish on NASDAQ, to be honest. Jesus, look at that. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get a reaction on NASDAQ. Who's shorting NASDAQ, guys? Who's shorting NASDAQ? Do not risk more than 3% of your account.
You're shorting.
Right.
Fuck it, let's do it. It looks good.
You shorting, Johnny?
Yeah.
Alright, Johnny's here to pack me up.
It makes sense.
Makes sense. All right,
Makes
so
total sense.
100. Let me see. Let me just mark the 100. Jesus, man.
Oh, that's too high already. It's 30 year, and yeah.
There you go. Just need to. There you go. All right. Everyone is in on NASDAQ.
One's in the chat if you're getting in on NASDAQ.
Everyone is in on NASDAQ, guys. Let's see if we can get that beautiful reaction to the downside. We are using dynamic numbers, so we should get a reaction, and then all you need is a reaction. Did you say they must type one if they're in on NASDAQ?
Type 1 if you're in on, yeah. Look
Yeah.
at the guys are in.
Nice. 0. What does 0 mean, brother? GM.
0 means it's full margin.
Yeah, we trade crypto, we trade Forex. Come to our Discord. People trade altcoins, they trade everything, guys. Everything we do on the Discord is for free. All you gotta do is just manage your risk. $90 at 50 we can go break even. Man, the market is so bullish, it doesn't even want to give us. Okay, 80, 100, 80, 85. Okay, guys, you can go break even now. It's going to the 80, so go break even on NASDAQ, because if it goes up.
What's your SL price for them? I think put it up on the chart.
You see, it's just, I see it, man. It's crazy how it just wants to go up. Okay, it's closing in 1 minute. If you're in this trade, it should be absolutely fine, because if it closes like this, we will just see a rejection. Bitcoin. So I use liquidity, not really. I don't use liquidity, to be honest. What I use is I look for an area where the market can stop, and then I use what the market will give me to get a better entry. So I will look at the MAs, I will look at Fibonacci's, I will look at the candles. How can I use the candles for my advantage? Can you guys see? We're not seeing any like action on BTC because the daily move already happened. DXY. What do we see on DXY?
Yo guys, what's going on? How's everyone doing?
Almost a team or something. Yeah, do you want to sit down?
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna say hi. What's everyone looking at? How's the trades going? I hope everyone got into that GJ and that GU short. It's looking clean. GU's looking cold. GJ was clean.
Still going up.
GJ was got to be one of the cleanest trades I think I've ever hit.
So guys, for those of you who are in BTC, what you can do is you can either get out of the trade now, right? Or if you are brave enough, you can hold that position, let it run down a bit, and then go break even. You have the chance now to get out break even if you over risk. If not, you can stay in the trade and let it do its thing. market overall is bullish. So if you are in a trade and you don't want to get out, go break even now. Let it play out. All right, let it play out. My background, I've been trading since the beginning of the beginning of 2019, end of 2018 I started trading. Beautiful, guys. I told you the 15 minutes gonna close, you should be fine. So for those of you that want to get out of the position and you're risking too much, you can. If you are going to enter, you want to stay in, you can. Let's see what the market do. We only do probabilities. We see a couple of confirmation, we take it, why not? So let's see what this gives us. So you had the opportunity to go break even, you had the opportunity to stay in the trade and leave your SL where it is. The reason I'm saying that is because it looked very bullish to me, but I want the pullback. So I was like, why don't we take the advantage of the pullback? You see, it's just rejecting, man. It's not nice. And the reason I was telling them they can go break even is because we have just tested this fucking 50 on the 15 minute, you know, because usually it comes and give us the opportunity of going break even, going break even. So BTC, guys, is pumping to the upside. Look at that, beautiful, exactly like I told you guys. So let's see what BTC have for us. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. We can get a higher entry looking at this 15-minute candle, guys. So no rush to get in. We're not entering at the 350. Remember that this 350 is not an entry. Otherwise, I would have put a risk to reward on it. Otherwise, I would have put a risk to reward on it. It's not an entry. It's an area where the market is going to stop. And then we can use like the 15-minute candle to look, okay, what do we have? Boom. Okay, now we're looking at a higher entry. The candles are giving us something, you know. So let's wait on BTC, guys. All right, I'll update all of you guys on the Discord for this one. Thomas, why is your thing not going to? Oh no, never mind. All right, guys, I will update you on the Discord for any BTC short, and thanks for being on the live. Press that like button and the notification so you can get everything that we do here. We stream every day. If we streaming on London, if you have the notification on and you subscribed, you can get that alert so you can come and join. We're gonna start streaming London Open, New York Open, and thanks for joining. Press that like button on your way out.